About 400 members of the MKMVA from the province attended the meeting. Military veterans have been at odds with the government for many years over compensation and other benefits. Deputy President David Mabuza called the meeting to address the plight of the military veterans, but before the meeting started, some threatened to disrupt the proceedings. They accused government of trying to divide them and claimed that some members were not invited to a preparatory meeting before Mabuza's engagement on Tuesday.
Because we know what we are talking with cleanliness, and don't put the political issues now we play a veteran. Tati political address some issues as because these issues are genuinely, and these issues from 1994.
They also reiterated their calls for proper housing.
Housing, verified.
He says, I was allocated a place to stay and a budget for my house was approved in 2015. But I still don't have a house.
2015. But today,
he says there are youngsters who are being compensated, but they are not our members. Mabuza conceded that government has been slow in addressing the plight of military veterans, but said work is being done to change this. I am glad we have finally agreed to start the process of pension payouts to our military veterans. I have been speaking to the Department of Military Veterans to start these payouts by December this year. Government says it will expedite the process of verification in order to start paying out those who are eligible. It's estimated that the veterans could receive a payment of up to 4,900 Rand a month. The meeting also agreed that the department needs to give more attention to repatriating the remains of military veterans who died in other countries. Simpiwa Makanya, SABC News, Durban.
Some residents along the overflowing Vaal River at Bloemhof in the Northwest Province have evacuated, but others have chosen to risk it all and stay put. Many areas downstream of the Vaal River are flooded after 8 sluice gates were opened at the Vaal Dam following huge water inflows due to the recent persistent torrential rains.
Water levels rose significantly since more water was released from the Vaal Dam upstream. Residents were warned to evacuate and some have heeded the call.
It is very bad, very, very bad. We are in a very bad state. All the guest house owners on this region where we are, at Die Hoek in Bloemhof, from the last evacuation in April, I am back in business for 4 months. And now my business is at the full stillstand. It's full stillstand.
With this being the 3rd flood in the area this year alone, other residents have taken the risk of staying in their properties.
It's a high risk leaving your property in today's age because of criminality that's going on everywhere. And I don't really have anywhere to go. I've got animals and everything, and I feel quite safe in my house because it's high.
Meanwhile, local authorities are assisting those that need help.
We have activated what we call JOC, Joint Operation Committee, where all stakeholders and sector departments are meeting together to see what is it that can be done to assist the residents. However, we have realized with the district municipalities, you would understand that the functioning is at the district level, provincial level and national level. They have availed vehicles to assist the residents. Those who do not have vehicles to then can be able to evacuate.
Authorities insist that residents should evacuate the area for their own safety. Sintle Englihihi, SABC News, Bloemhof.
Yes, those waters are looking very bad along the Vaal River. That's because of the heavy rains that we've been seeing for the first part of November. Fortunately, this week is rather dry, and we are also starting off the day on a dry note with cloud-free skies across much of the country. Just a bit of cloud for the eastern areas, but that is moving away at the moment. However, later on this afternoon, we will see some clouds popping up across the eastern half of the country, giving us mostly a 30% chance of thundery showers for the border areas of the Northern Cape and Northwest down into the Free State, parts of the Eastern Cape, and also eastwards into Mpumalanga. The